In this video, we'll look at how to solve two-step and three-step equations by balancing the equation. So first we have 2x plus 3 equals 7. And to undo the equation, I'm going to use two possible techniques. One is reverse of BEDMAS. So here we have the 2 which is multiplying and the 3 which is adding. So I need to remove the addition first, and then that means take away the 3 from both sides. That's using reverse of BEDMAS. Another technique, and often simpler, is to remove the further number from the variable, which in this case would still be the 3. So in either case, I'm going to take away 3 from both sides. And the plus 3 minus 3 would cancel out to leave me with 2x on the left, and 7 take 3 is the 4 on the right. Now, to undo that 2, which is timesing the x, I do the opposite to timesing. I divide both sides by the 2. So on the left-hand side, the two 2's cancel out. I'm left with x equals 2. Now, we can check that answer by substituting x equals 2 back into the left-hand side of the original equation. So I've got 2 times x is now 2 times 2 plus 3. Becomes 4 plus 3, add that together and you get the 7, which was the right hand side. So x equals 2 was our correct solution. Okay, next one, we've got once again 2 steps. The 2 and the 3 need to be taken care of. So the 3 is further away, it's in the denominator, as opposed to the 2 which is with the x in the numerator. So I'm going to get rid of that 3 first. To undo a dividing by 3, I would times both sides by 3. So on the left-hand side, those two 3's cancel out to leave me with 2x. And on the right-hand side, 7 3's are 21. Now, that 2 is timesing the x. To undo a 2 that is timesing, you would divide both sides by the 2. So the x on the left-hand side is equal to 21 divided by 2. And you can leave the answer in improper fraction form. Okay, next one, we've got 3 steps. We've got the 3, the 2, and the 1 need to be moved away to make x the subject. So the 1 is clearly further away than the 3 and the 2. So to undo a plus 1, I'm going to take away 1 from both sides. So left-hand side becomes 3x on 2, and right-hand side 7 take minus 6. Now, the 3 is with the x in the numerator, the 2 is further away. We will undo that 2 by timesing both sides by 2. So left-hand side, the two 2's cancel out, and we're left with just the 3x equals 6 times 2 is 12. Now, to solve this equation here, we can do this by what's called inspection. We can look at that equation and work it out in our heads. 3 times what equals 12? 3 times by 4. So the answer would be x equals 4. Now once again we can check that equation, that solution, by substituting x equals 4 into the original equation. So sub the 4 where x is on the left hand side, and we've got 3 times by x is now 3 times by 4 divided by 2 plus 1. Simplify that, we get 12 on 2 plus 1, 12 on 2 becomes 6, and 6 plus 1 is our 7, which was the right hand side. So x equals 4 is the solution. Alright, last example, we've got 2, then bracket 4 take 3x equals 20. So once again 3 numbers. So what number is further away from x? Well, the 4 and the negative 3 are with x inside the bracket, and therefore the 2 is considered to be further away, and that we will undo first. So that 2 is timesing the brackets, and therefore to undo that 2 that is timesing, you would divide both sides by 2. So once again, the two 2's here would cancel out, and we're left with 4 take 3x is equal to 10. Now, I don't need brackets around that 4 take 3x. So to solve that, the 4 is further away than is the negative 3. Now that 4 is a plus 4. So to undo a plus 4, you would take away 4 from both sides. And once again, the plus 4 minus 4, we're left with just the negative 3x, and that's equal to 6. Now, to solve that there, once again, you can do that by inspection. We know that 3 times 2 makes 6, so therefore 3 times by, or negative 3 times by negative 2 is going to give us our answer of 6. So the solution, x equals negative 2. All right, let's check that. Put it into the left-hand side. So we've got 2 bracket 4 take 3x. Now that x is replaced by negative 2. So within the brackets, the 3 times by negative 2, in fact negative 3 times negative 2 makes plus 6. And we end up with 2 times by 10, which is 20. So x equals negative 2 is our correct solution.